Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the first in a series of videos I'm going to do on renovating the Akiya I bought just a few weeks ago. You can see me here getting started on the weeds that were growing all around the house, which is almost always the case with an Akiya. This video will basically compress 2 weeks that I spent renovating the house into about 20 minutes. We'll start with the outside and then move on to the kitchen and bathroom work that I did. Okay, that's stage one. Cleaning up the weeds outside the house. I reckon it's a good idea if you're buying an Akiya to clean up the outside first, so people know it's not an Akiya anymore. And the neighbours will be happy you're actually doing something. Got rid of most of the weeds along here. And out the back. Thanks to my volunteer Obi-san, all the weeds have been removed out here too. Although making it pretty will have to wait until next time. So the next job for me is getting all this flaky paint off the balustrades and giving them a new coat of rust protection paint just to make them look better as much as anything. Alright, so that's all the flakes taken off. I was going to do the stairs as well, but I'll probably need to buy a new brush first. This is only one coat of that rust paint, and look how the water beads on it. Amazing. Compared to the bit with no paint. Meanwhile, I've got all the railings and part of the frame painted now. Only one coat so far, but that's all I've got time for on this trip. And haven't got around to painting the floor yet either. So that'll be another job for next time. Kitchen's actually not in terrible condition, it's just pretty dirty. I'll see what I can do with it. Well, if you had to pick a job that I hate doing, wallpaper would be one of them. Probably pretty close to the top of the list, but I'm having a go with this Japanese wallpaper, which comes with a wet glue on the back of it that's protected by film, and it's actually gone on pretty easily, this first sheet. You just have to work the bubbles out of it. And it's sort of a plasticky material, it's not really paper. So I'll keep going, see how it looks. Well, once again, this seems to be going okay. I'm sure if I was on a Japanese wallpaper team I'd get fired immediately, but if this hasn't fallen off the wall tomorrow, I'll be happy. And a couple of days later, here's the progress. Got most of the kitchen done. One little patch over here yet to do. But pretty massive improvement. Makes the whole room feel bigger as well as a lot cleaner. So you find me today washing an exhaust fan vent. The thing to remember about Japanese appliances, they very rarely break. They just get old and dirty. But if you clean them up, you can keep using them. And they actually look quite nice once you clean them up. The 3 air conditioning units in the house, it turns out they all work, even the one that looks like it's from the 80s. Yeah, we gave it a go and it actually worked fine. The other 2, the remotes were missing, so I bought some universal remotes online, and turns out they both turned on as well and they work fine. One of them is actually only a cooler, not a reverse cycle aircon, which is a shame because we need heat at the moment. But yeah, Like most things in the house, even though they're old and dirty, it turns out they work just fine. They just need to clean. So, something to remember if you buy an Akiya. And there we go. No longer gross. Kind of funky and retro.
Can be funky in the restaurant, yeah?
Yeah. So all I've done in the bathroom is remove all of the bad sealant that they had around the corners and replace it with some fresh white silicone. And it's amazing how much of a difference that makes. So I'm starting on the flooring. Step one, of course, is taking up the old vinyl. It's too bumpy to lay vinyl straight over the top of. Unfortunately, as I'm taking it off, it's leaving behind what seems like paper. So while the vinyl comes off pretty easily, I'm left with this, which I'm having to scrape off manually with a razor blade. Like this. It's going to take a while. So it's taken 2 hours to get this far. As I said, it's going to take some time. But now that I've got a decent space, I'll try some of the vinyl planks that I bought. Well, that's going on okay. Should be a pretty big lift to the room compared to the orange flowers. Alright, got all that papery stuff off. Took a whole day pretty much. That's all the way through to the laundry area. All ready to go. There's still old glue basically on top of the green original linoleum tiles. But that's fine because the new planks or vinyl tiles stick to that pretty well. So, time to start whacking them on. Okay, so there's one box done. It's already making a fair difference to the room. Look, all the better when it's finished. Okay, so here's the finished kitchen. Got the flooring all done now. Polished up the edges of the floor hatches a little bit too. All the wallpaper is finished. I still want to put little corner trims around the edge of the floor, but even without them it's come up pretty well. This has become a place for a microwave. Due to poor planning, I've wound up with 2 fridges, but I'll find something to do with the one I don't need. The kitchen unit we just cleaned up as well as we could. Luckily, being a stainless top, it comes up pretty well with some steel wool. I also got rid of the aluminium tape that was here and redid some silicone, which looks a fair bit better. Still got the gas here in case I want to go back to a LP cooktop, but the induction one works pretty well, so I probably won't. I haven't put the water heater back on the wall because I don't know if I'll be changing that too. Out here I've also got the new flooring done. Haven't done the wallpaper in here yet. It's not really a priority. In here I've just added a rug and some furniture, basically, along with new curtains. Same in here. And we got the air conditioning to work. Well, that one turns out to be only a cooler. That drain is supposed to take away this water, but it doesn't. The water's just pooling here. and finding its way down those cracks. Alright, I'm going to have a go at fixing the cracks along here, which I think are causing the leak on the balcony. I've got some waterproof cement, and I've got a 100 yen bowl that I can throw away when I'm finished, and some water. Let's see how we go. All mixed and ready to go. And now for the coating with this sealant. Made specifically for this sort of thing, so should work. It's like a really thick paint. And that's it, 2 coats done. Hopefully that will fix the problem. What I'm going to do is put some white paper on the floor where it's leaked before, so if any water makes it through again, it'll leave a stain on the paper and tell me I haven't done enough. So after my first 2 weeks of ownership, it's time to say sayonara to my Akiya for now. It's not an Akiya anymore, I'm kind of in it. So for the little old Kamika, I've arranged for a contractor to fix the roof, which should take care of the leak problem, so it won't get any worse before I have a chance to start working on the house. I'll do these sheets here myself. And as for this one, I've fixed up the balcony as you saw, which will hopefully take care of that leak. And then next time I come here, I'm going to redo the sheets on top of the balcony and start emptying the junk out. That will probably be around July. So until then, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more Akiya Renovations.